Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today's video we will be solving a past year question of CAT 1999. This is geometry question. So before I start the solution, I would like to tell that the primary intention behind starting this channel is not to provide solutions of past year questions, especially from CAT or XAT. The main intention is to help the students or the aspirants develop a structured process so that they can solve questions. So basically, the primary intention is to make the aspirants understand the how and why behind the solution. Like you need to understand why a particular step was done and how to develop that thing. Okay, let's erase this. The figure shows two concentric circles. Okay, concentric means same center. Circles in the same center. So concentric circles are the circles that have the same center. PQ is a square. This is a very important information inscribed in the outer circle. Okay. It also circumscribes the inner circle, touching it at points A, B, C, and D. Okay. This is also important. Touching. What is the ratio of the perimeter of the outer circle? Perimeter is basically the circumference of the outer circle to that of polygon ABCD. Okay. So what are we asked? We have to find the ratio of perimeter of the outer circle. Perimeter is basically the circumference, right? So it's 2 pi r. What is that? Radius of outer circle. And perimeter of polygon ABC. AB plus BC plus CD plus DA. We have to find this. Now we are not given any values, like neither we have the radius of the inner circle nor the radius of the outer circle. And in addition to that, we also do not have the length of the side of square PQRS. Okay, and also we do not know what is the value of the length of the polygon ABC. Right? How do we approach this question? See, suppose you have a variable A, okay, and you have a variable B. We have to find the relation between A and B. How can we do that? Using, so like some information will be given. Okay, so there the first method is directly using the given information. You create an equation and you solve, and then you get some relation between A and B. Suppose this is called direct relation. A is equal to KB, where K is a constant. So you you get a relation. This is a direct relation. Second, suppose there is another third variable C. You have got A is equal to K1C and B is equal to K2C. You are not able to figure out the direct relation between A and B, but you are able to relate variable A with another variable C. At the same time, you are able to relate B with the same variable C. Using this also, you can obtain the relation between A and B. This is basically indirect. Indirectly, you are finding the relation. This is directly you are finding. Okay. Now, this is the center, right? If I join this point R, and point O. OR is the radius, right? This R, that is the radius of the outer circle, is basically OR. Let us join this one. Okay. O and D here. Also let us join C. And let us assume that the radius of the inner circle is small r. This is R, this is also R. Now we know that this angle is 90 degree because PQR is a square. This is 90 degree. Why? Because the radius is perpendicular to the tangent at the point of contact. Now, how do I know this is tangent to the inner circle? Like the sides of PQRS are tangential to the inner circle. How do I know? Because it's given the question. It also circumscribes the inner circle touching the points A, B, C, and D. That means the sides of square PQRS are tangential to the inner circle. Tangential means touching at only one point. So, and there is a property of circles which states that the radius is perpendicular to the tangent at the point of contact. Similarly, this is also 90 degree. Three angles are 90 degree in a quadrilateral, so obviously the fourth angle will be 90 degree. So this is R, this is also R. So what will be DC? DC will be root 2R. Okay. So we got the lengths of the side of the polygon ABCD. Now this is root 2R. So similarly, if I join this is also R, this is also R. So this will also be root 2R. So all the sides will be root 2R. Right? So in my equation I can write this as 2 pi R divided by, since all the sides are equal, 4 times root 2R. This will be pi R divided by 2 root 2R. Now I need to find the relation between the inner circle, the radius of the outer circle and radius of the inner circle. Now this is R, this is also R, and all the angles are 90 degree. That means this quadrilateral OCSD is a square, right? Because all the angles are 90 degree and adjacent sides are equal, right? So this will also be R, this will also be R, this is a square. This is a property of square, right? If in a quadrilateral each interior angle is 90 degree and the adjacent sides are, any two adjacent sides are equal, so you will get a square. Okay. Now similarly, I can say this is also R, this is also R, this is also R. Now this is 90 degree, right? This is R, this is R. So what will be OR? OR will be root 2R. What is OR? OR is the radius of the outer circle. So just substitute pi root 2R in place of capital R divided by 2 root 2R. So root 2R got cancelled, so the required ratio will be 1 by 2. This is the answer. So from this question, what did we learn? First, radius is perpendicular to the tangent. Very important, at point of contact. Please note the word in this part. It's perpendicular to tangent only at the point of contact. And in a like this circle, this triangle, right? This is an isosceles right angle triangle, right? So in an isosceles right triangle. The ratio of the sides is 1:1:√2. Okay, these are the two important learnings. We can also find the length of the sides of polygon ABCD using Pythagoras theorem. You will also get a √2 around it. Okay, thank you.